Woohoo! All right. All right.
That's it.
Driving through Tokyo in an RV. Let's do this. Okay, watch the mirror on the side. Moment.
Just got to remember, drive on the left in Japan. Last time I drove was, I guess it was the tuk-tuk in Cambodia, but that was on the right too.
All right. Woohoo!
I don't know where we're going.
We've added about an hour of driving. we've messed up like a couple times actually.
I think we missed 2 exits, but it's so hot. Like there's so many roads and traffic and freeways here in Tokyo. We just need to get out of the city.
Yeah, it just like keeps adding time on though, like telling us that we're gonna be there, and it just keeps being like the same amount of time. We've basically been driving for an hour and nothing's pretty much happened. Okay, we just flew into Narita Airport. There's 2 different airports that you can fly into. Tokyo Airport and Narita Airport. We chose this because it was probably half the price. We're gonna stay one night here before we go pick up our RV.
We're just waiting for our airport transfer. It comes here in about 15 minutes. It is 11 degrees, which is quite the shock to the system. We haven't been in cold weather for years. The last 4 years have pretty much been in the tropics, so this is a big change for us.
Oh my gosh, we just woke up in Japan. So excited. We just stayed at a place called My Stays, a hotel not too far from the airport. We're going to head to the airport shortly to jump on the train. It's a couple of hours of travel to where our RV is parked in the city, and then we've got to figure our way out of the city in an RV. Lloyd's going to be driving, obviously. Wow, are we excited to be here. We just had an awesome breakfast from the little mini mart downstairs in the hotel. I had ramen for breakfast. That's probably me for the next few weeks. Lloyd had chicken katsu. We're just super excited. This feels like a bucket list place that we've wanted to come for ever, and we're finally here. I'm just like full of energy. I'm really excited to pick up the RV.
We all actually had a really good sleep because for the first time in a long time we were able to just open the window and have fresh cold air blowing in, which I think made a real big difference, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We were worried it was going to be freezing cold here and raining or something, but it's blue skies. It's actually like a really beautiful spring day. We're trying to get the RV, or I want to get there by 1 p.m. because I've heard Tokyo traffic gets kind of hectic around 3 o'clock, so that should give us enough time to get out of there. We don't really have any solid plans right now, except that we're heading towards Mount Fuji area. We're going to be going to Hakuba, but other than that, we're pretty much just winging it as we always do. Do you want to hear how we get to the pick up the RV, or you want to just blindly follow me? Mandy?
Sorry? What?
Do you want to know how we pick up the RV, or you want to just follow me?
No, I want to hear. Tell me.
So we got to get the shuttle back to the airport and then jump on the Narita Express train, which takes us to Tokyo Central. And then we switch train lines and get on another train, which takes us to a place that's pretty close to where the RV is, and then we jump in a taxi from there, or walk, but we're not walking because we have like 4 suitcases.
Yeah.
And a baby. All right, we've got to get going so we can get this RV. We want to go to the ticket counter, not the machine. For non-reserve?
Free seat. Anytime okay.
Confused at all, honey?
Why is there so many tickets?
She gave us 7 tickets, and we don't know which ones to use.
She explained it like 6 times.
And we still don't know. Arigato.
승객 여러분께 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 열차 도착 시에는 매우 혼잡하오니
Remember the combination number of the lock. You can get your baggage at the terminal station.
Okay. Might have got a little bit too cocky. We bought our tickets to Tokyo and also bought our second train tickets, which we're going to need to Aomori station, which is where we're picking up the campervan. I said this to the ticket office lady and she printed us off, like, as I said, like 6 tickets. It was a bit confusing, but I had a look at the receipt after we got on and it said 40,000 yen, and I was like, that must be 4,000 or something, because 40,000 yen is like nearly 400 Aussie dollars. So I looked at the tickets a bit closer and doesn't actually say Aomori Station, it says Shin Aomori, similar. And I asked ChatGPT and it basically said, yeah, you've bought a ticket on a bullet train to the very north of Japan. But luckily it said this is totally fixable. They'll just refund you that portion of the ticket because you haven't used it yet, and we'll get the right ticket. At least I'm hoping. Like, I'm pretty sure they will because it's an easy mistake. They sound similar. I wasn't paying close enough attention to how much she was charging us. I thought it was 4,000 yen. So just be cautious of that when you're buying a ticket. Make sure it's to the right place and for the right amount.
And don't have an Aussie accent.
What I should have done is just shown her in Japanese where we wanted to go, and then there wouldn't have been any confusion. That's probably what I should have done. Okay, we made it to our train station. The people at the Tokyo Station ticket office could not have been any friendlier. They were laughing at our mistake, but also like super understanding, got us a refund, got us the right ticket, and even walked us like all the way to the entrance to make sure we knew where we were going, drew us a little map. It is quite overwhelming and confusing at first, but the staff are just so nice and really helpful, so it's nothing really to worry about. We just have to get in a taxi now and go pick up our campervan. We're nearly there. Just got the tour. It's pretty awesome. I laid down on the annex bed and I just fit. I don't know if all three of us will fit there.
That's okay.
So he's giving us an extra mattress for the rear bed and one of us maybe will sleep at the back.
Okay.
Maybe whoever's sleeping with Lila sleeps above the annex.
Okay.
It's got a heater, it's got a aircon. I don't know if we're gonna need that stuff too much. Like, definitely not aircon. So we got the basic package, which is 10,000 yen a week. So in Australian dollars, like $9 or something, $90 or something a week. And that includes like all your utensils, all your cookware, yeah, everything to eat and cook with, plates, bowls, cups, knives, forks, a kettle, a table and chair set. We've got 2 mattresses, so one for each bed, and a couple of sleeping bags, pillows, sheets, everything. You can also get additional stuff like an outdoor sort of cooker. You can get a tarp. We got a baby seat, obviously. You can get a cooler box, portable fridge, snow chains. Do we need snow chains?
Do we need snow chains? Maybe we should ask.
We might need snow chains.
Yeah. Good thing you just looked at that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Woohoo! like this, Lila? Woohoo! Alright. Let's get you in your seat, Lila. Alright.
This is it.
Driving through Tokyo in an RV. Let's do this.
How much fuel we got? Full. That's so good.
So thoughtful of them. That guy was so nice.
Very nice. Everyone's been nice so far. Eh?
Yeah, so helpful. Okay, watch the mirror on this side.
It comes in. There's a button for it. I don't know what
Here.
the button is.
Oh,
What is that?
so good.
But now I can't see in live.
Okay.
We're gonna get enough space there.
Yeah, you could have left it out. You could put it back out if you wanted. Alright.
It's pretty nice, gotta say. It's pretty compact, but it's kind of offset by the fact that the roads here are really small. So
Yeah. The roads are super dead right now too. Like, I don't know if it's just the time of day, but there's no one on the roads here at the moment.
just gotta remember, drive on the left in Japan. Last time I drove was, I guess it was the tuk-tuk in Cambodia, but that was on the right too.
Alright. Woohoo!
I don't know where we're going. Guess that's the indicator.
Okay, our first stop is a Michi-no-Eki in Chichibu. Michi-no-Ekis are like roadside stations, and a lot of them have like bathrooms, showers, shops that you can get food at, and you're allowed to park and camp for free overnight there, which is legal. So that's where we're headed first. Okay, we got a little bit distracted and a little bit cocky thinking we like had this all sorted, and we missed an exit. We've added about an hour of driving. we've messed up like a couple times actually.
I think we missed 2 exits, but it's so hard. Like, there's so many roads and traffic and freeways here in Tokyo. We just need to get out of the city.
Yeah, it just like keeps adding time on though, like telling us that we're gonna be there, and it just keeps being like the same amount of time. We've basically been driving for an hour and nothing's pretty much happened.
Oh. Made it to a 7-Eleven. I'm not quite there yet, but just need to stop for a snack. Literally haven't eaten all day. So let's see what they got in this roadside 7-Eleven here.
Yeah.
Yes.
think all these detours happen for a reason, because we're getting to watch the most incredible sunset right now over the mountains. And we can see like all the cherry blossom trees that are just about to bloom. This area is going to be absolutely incredible in probably like a week or maybe 2. So yeah, oh my gosh, the mountains here and everything's just so beautiful and like well kept and clean, and I'm so happy. We've pretty much been smiling all day, and a lot has gone wrong today.
It's only an hour outside of Tokyo.
Yeah.
If you go the right way.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You can hang out with me first until we figure out what This is my first authentic Japanese ramen. How exciting. I got miso ramen. I think it's my favorite, but I'm gonna try them all.
Everything is done through this little computer here. Or this little iPad, I suppose. And they have English translation. We were struggling with the menu for about 10 minutes before we realised. And you just push a button and this robot comes and brings it out within like 5 minutes. And for all of our meals, plus a couple of beers, it came to 21,000 yen, which is like less than 20 bucks Australian.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans. Driving in the country, past old timey scene. Big birds were singing in the tall willow tree. Mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag. I miss you was written in a message in black, thrown in a van.
Alright, it's about 6:30 in the morning and it is absolutely freezing. We arrived here at Chichibu at this Michi-no-Eki. Not bad, honestly. Very quiet. There were public toilets and some vending machines, but no showers. But we managed to find a good place to sleep and a really good restaurant. We got the best ramen we've ever had. The only issue was we went to bed and it was quite warm inside the campervan, but the temperature just dipped. Like probably an hour after we went to bed, we woke up freezing, so we had to chuck our heater on. And I was a little worried that it was going to drain the battery, but it was fine. And I just turned the engine on this morning at about 5 o'clock. We're going to go and grab a hot drink, maybe some breakfast, and go and do a little bit of exploring because we are right in the middle of the mountains here. And it looks like another perfect day, blue skies, so we're going to get amongst it.
Can you see?
So we got frozen meals here, which I'm not really interested in. Don't really want to reheat a frozen meal. And these all look like cold drinks to me. Oh, they're hot. These are all hot. These are hot, honey. Okay, we were a bit confused last night. It looked like they were all cold drinks, but the ones with the red labels are hot.
I don't drink coffee. It doesn't make me feel good. But I do like drinking a hot cocoa in the morning. I didn't think they were going to have that in the vending machine. But look. That's me this morning. It's hot. My goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, there's more than one. Ooh, which one do I get? Doesn't matter. I'm going to be trying all of them.
This is beautiful.